So this morning I was walking around the garden watering it, and I realized there is a lot of things that are getting ready, or getting close to being ready to pick. So these are burgundy potted bush beans, but I guess someone forgot to tell the plant that it was supposed to bush and not vine. I also have some cherry tomatoes that volunteered. This bed is so full. On the front, I have more of the bush beans, and then I have my tomatoes behind those, and they are full of blooms. And then on the other side, I have white scallop squash. And this one is two merged together. So I really need to prune my squash and my tomatoes because it's getting a little full. Also, something that I like to do is to prune my squash and zucchini, so it makes it easier for the bees and stuff to find the blooms so that everything gets pollinated. Or you can do it yourself. Also, with the next two beds, I neglected to amend the beds so that they're not doing as great as the others. But I'll definitely need to be doing that soon. I didn't because I had a bunch of greens. But even though I completely neglected these beds, it's still doing pretty good. These right here are the dragon tongue bush beans. And these are the Cherokee yellow wax beans. And these are doing really well. But I think this is the first tomato tragedy of the year so far. Where I live is very hot and humid, so my tomato plants get blight early on sometimes. That could be blight, but what I think it is last year when I extended that garden bed, I used a bunch of heavy clay soil. So I think the problem is that the roots are rotting. I should have amended it better, but I didn't. And my collards are obviously getting ate, but not by us. So when it comes to saving seeds from radishes, these are the flowers. After the seeds, or after the flowers dry up, they turn into pods. And you let these dry. But you let them dry, and that's the little seed that's inside. I let mine dry on the plant. This is my baby butternut squash. And these right here are my broccoli seed pods. You do the same thing. You let them dry, and then you save the seeds. And that's the flower. I don't know if y'all can see anything here, but I have little pinto beans and a baby sugar baby watermelon. This is my baby cucamelons. My vines look puny, but they're starting to take off. Also, my lettuce is starting to bolt, but it's so pretty. And my kohlrabi is starting to form a bulb. So I was rudely interrupted. So last week I was sick, so I didn't record any videos, but luckily for me, I procrastinate, so I had plenty of stuff recorded that I hadn't edited. So I didn't really miss anything. But the garden has definitely grown since the last time I recorded. So around this time of the year, we normally struggle with these white moth butterfly things. And they land on everything and lay eggs, and then all these green tiny caterpillars that blend up in with the leaves, like, devours all the greens. So I decided to take all the greens and chop them all up and give them to the chickens so that they could take care of the caterpillars. I thought the moths were gone, but they are definitely back. But the damage was definitely done. Oh, look at you, making more eggs. That's great. I still can't get over how many beans we are going to have. I may have definitely overplanted. So many beans. Don't let the chickens fool you. They definitely eat their fair share out of the garden. I have a duck making a nest. So this is like the third time my ducks have tried to make a nest and hatch out their own eggs. And just halfway through they decide, never mind. But that is the largest nest so far. So what's funny is I also put some duck eggs in the incubator. So if they hatch and these hatch, what am I going to do? And this is my turnip plant that went to seed. And those are the flowers. And these are the seed pods. Same thing, just wait for them to dry and crack them open. But this is my amended bed compared to my non-amended bed. Lessons learned. Well, hello there, strange froggy.